WVTV, on your side. WVTV News starts right now with breaking news.
And that breaking news is out of Cleveland County. 6-month-old baby Chloe Alice Dean, who was abused and left in critical condition last month, has died. Now, murder charges are expected. Good evening. I'm Dedrick Russell. A tough story to tell you about. Police say Chloe's injuries were a result of her being abused by her parents. Now, this is a picture of Chloe Dean. She was hospitalized back in March and has been on life support since then. She passed away yesterday evening. She was a triplet. DSS now has custody of the other two babies. Now, it was in March when we first reported the arrest of Chloe's parents, Morgan Kahn and Stephen Glenn. Deputies executed search warrants on their home in Shelby. Both were charged with felony child abuse. Tonight, the sheriff's office tells WBTV those charges are expected to be upgraded to murder. Family members told me just tonight they are expecting only the father to be charged with murder. Now, the district attorney will present those charges to a grand jury on Monday. In the meantime, a GoFundMe page has been set up to help pay for little Chloe's funeral. Now, stay with WBTV and WBTV.com for any new developments concerning this story. Well, tonight we are following weather of two extremes. This is video of people being rescued in floodwaters in Missouri. Strong storms have caused widespread damage and flooding all across the Midwest. Now let's travel to Denver, Colorado. A different story there. A spring snowstorm blanketed the area this morning. People spent the day shoveling driveways and cleaning off their cars. But it's that massive system in the Midwest that's expected to impact our area in the next 24 hours. A first alert weather day has been declared for Monday as it heads our way. Meteorologist Lee Brock is live now in the First Alert Weather Center with more. Hey, Lee.
Hey there. Yeah, Dedrick, we have declared that first alert day. Here's the reason why. You see where we are right now. All calm, all clear, mainly dry. Back to the west, though. Check out this batch of rain moving in. There is some really heavy rain. We've had some severe thunderstorm warnings. We've had a tornado watch down in Texas. We've had flooding possibilities all along this area. So that's what we've been dealing with. And yeah, that's pushing our way as we head into the overnight period, into your day tomorrow, and certainly on Monday. That looks like the bullseye for us. Here's where we have the severe weather threat right now. Most of it is back into Texas, into Louisiana. We have that stretching all the way up to the north, almost as far to the north as Missouri. That's where they're dealing with it today. That progressively makes it across the country as we head into the day on Monday. I don't think it's going to be nearly as severe by the time it does reach us, but we still have that chance of possibly thunderstorms and even some severe thunderstorms the second half of your day. Here's how we'll start out Monday. Scattered showers first thing in the morning, but even by the middle of the day, notice rain and even some thunderstorms pushing into the mountain areas. Then we've got a front pushing through. This is Monday at 5 p.m. We've got the possibility of thunderstorms all around the viewing area. And let me remind you, that's exactly when everyone is heading home from work. Everybody's heading out for evening plans. And yep, possibly the worst timing on this one when we do have those thunderstorms potentially moving through. We'll be watching this for you. I've got an update coming up in just a little bit on the very latest. Dedrick?
All right, then. Thanks, Lee. Well, tonight in Rowan County, deputies are hoping you'll recognize a man wanted for questioning in a woman's death. The man was seen driving Sheila Godfrey's car the day she was found dead. He left the car in a laundromat parking lot. WBTV's Christian Flores joins us live in the newsroom. Christian, what are neighbors telling you about all of this?
Well, Dedrick, neighbors are devastated. Godfrey is now dead. Now they just hope deputies are able to catch up to the man spotted on surveillance cameras because they have so many unanswered questions.
I got several texts. Nobody could find her.
It wasn't long before neighbors found out Sheila Godfrey,
And they roped the scene off and cops were all the way down the road,
was found dead in her home. Officials with the Rowan County Sheriff's Office say Godfrey had been dead since Thursday.
Just a terrible tragedy.
A tragedy neighbors say they still cannot believe happened in their otherwise quiet community.
Even when I was told about it, I was just shocked that something would happen here.
Nothing like this has ever happened on this road. No trouble. It's quiet. It's peaceful. Everybody knows each other. We're all like family.
That's why neighbors are taking this news so hard. The community is tight-knit, so much so it feels like they just lost a sister.
We spoke every day. She would come by and, we'd speak or just chit-chat for a little while.
Now deputies are looking for this man, who they say drove Godfrey's car the night she died. He's a person of interest in this investigation. Officials say he drove the car to the Super Speed Wash laundromat on Avalon Drive, just a few miles from Godfrey's home. A worker at the laundromat tells WBTV that man parked the car, sat for a few minutes, before coming in to throw away a piece of trash. He then walked out, leaving the car in the parking lot.
I've never seen him before in my life.
Neighbors say what makes this case even more confusing is that they don't recognize this man.
I've seen people come up and down the road and stop down there. I didn't know any of them.
Now all neighbors are left with are their memories of Godfrey, a person of interest, and several unanswered questions.
There was nothing that alerted us that anything was going on.
I mean, we've been trying to figure out what the motive was, and I mean, you just can't find one.
And we want to remind you the man in those surveillance pictures is not a suspect. He's just a person of interest at this point in the investigation. Godfrey's family did not want to talk on camera or comment, asking for privacy. Reporting live in the newsroom, Christian Flores, WBTV, on your side.
All right, then thank you, Christian. Now we want to let you know if you know anything about this case or have seen this man, you are asked to call Salisbury Rowan Crime Stoppers. We have that phone number on our website right now on WBTV.com. Right now, police are investigating a crash in North Carolina that sent 12 people to the hospital. Police say a church van was rear-ended by a Honda last night in Sanford, causing the van to flip. The driver of the Honda and 11 people on the van were injured, 2 of them critically. It's unclear which church the van belonged to. Well, Charlotte-Mecklenburg School District is on assignment tonight. The district needs to fill about 300 teacher positions all by next year. That's why CMS held a job fair today. Now, this recruitment effort comes at a time when everything from teacher pay to teacher safety to the new student assignment plan are the subject of conversation. Teacher candidates lined up with resumes in hand to get an interview.
I love elementary school kids. I love the way that they learn.
Kathy DeVries may love the classroom, but at the same time, she thinks about her safety. Last year, there were more than 300 assaults on CMS school personnel. This one happened just this week at West Mecklenburg High School.
Those kids also need to be taught, and they deserve the same chance as everybody else. So while that's in the back of my mind, I don't let it be a driving force.
CMS teachers we talked to say they are not concerned about their safety in the classrooms. They are more concerned about their pay.
It's definitely not for the money because we're not getting enough of it, but the children need us and we need to be there for them.
It appears people want to work for CMS. About 1,000 candidates showed up during the first hour of the job fair. Officials believe those 300 teacher vacancies will be filled, but add more recruitment needs to happen. Why? More openings could pop up.
As we get additional vacancies throughout the summer, our need is to maintain that interest and also attract new people to the district.
Teachers will be coming to CMS as the district faces changes. There will be a new superintendent, a new student assignment plan, a plan teachers hope will give students the same learning experience no matter their zip code.
It's about time that our kids do receive the same amount of education.
No word on callbacks, but DeVries hopes sooner rather than later. She graduates in 2 weeks. Now, if you are a math, science, special education teacher, CMS wants to hear from you. Why? Because those are hard positions to fill. Well, coming up next, honoring a fallen firefighter on the first anniversary of his death.
Get news updates as they happen. Download the WBTV News app for your smartphone or tablet.
Start next week with a money-saving morning here on WBTV.
On Monday, expert advice on finding the best deals in May.
And join us all next week for more ways to crush debt and stretch dollars.
Only on WBTV News this morning.
That feeling, only better. The thrill of stability-enhancing suspension and steering. Standard in the fun-to-drive, turbocharged Volkswagen Jetta.
Hurry in and lease this 2017 Jetta S for just $149 a month. Visit VWDealer.com today.
Now through Monday, $10 a month interest-free. That's your low monthly payment of rooms to go for everything you're about to see. Over 100 perfect picks, just $10 a month for sofa and love seat sets, sleeper sofas, dual reclining sofas, sectionals. $10 a month for 5-piece dining sets, 5-piece bedrooms, accent cabinets, consoles, complete queen bed with mattress. Just $5.99 or $10 a month for 60 months interest-free. Now through Monday at Rooms to Go.
The Hyundai Tucson can be yours with up to $4,500 in total savings. And America's Best Warranty includes up to 10 years in coverage. That's a really long time. Nearly twice as long as Honda, Toyota, and Nissan. The 2017 Hyundai Tucson. Not just good, better. Better is the reason to buy Hyundai, and better than ever is the reason to buy now. Get the Tucson with up to $4,500 total savings or 0% APR plus $2,000 cash back. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today.
There was a time when a waltz tune drifted through open windows and all of nature moved in time to the music. Lovers hid away in shady bowers, and paths spangled with dew beckoned towards adventures unimagined. There was a time when the world was new. It was this morning at Biltmore. Experience the splendor of spring. Biltmore blooms gloriously.
WBTV News 3 is sponsored by Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail.
Science is playing a bigger role in pregnancies, especially those facing infertility.
1 in 8 to 10 couples have infertility.
A new treatment that could give hope to those wanting children, Monday at 6.
Tomorrow marks the 1-year anniversary of the death of Pineville firefighter Richard Sheltra. The 20-year-old was killed battling a fire at a local golf shop. Today is his memory. In his memory, runners took part in the Richard Sheltra 10K, 5K, and 1-mile run. This is the second race in his honor. This year, close to 500 runners came out to support the Richard Sheltra Memorial Fund. Proceeds from today's event will go towards the purchase of new turnout gear and educational expenses. Well, listen to this. Reality TV isn't the only place you'll find Dancing with the Stars. Charlotte has its own version of the best of the ballroom has to offer. The second annual Dancing with the Stars in Charlotte is a fundraiser for Carolina Breast Friends. At last count, the dancers raised more than $500,000, and that amount is expected to rise. As you saw there, WBTV anchor Molly Grantham co-hosted tonight's event. There she is with NFL player D'Angelo Williams. Wow. Fun had by all. Get it?
Looking
all
good.
Right. They should ask you to do a little Dancing with the Stars. No.
I think they should ask you.
No. Well,
next year. There's always next year.
There you go. But Monday we'll be dancing in the rain, though, right?
We could be doing that. It's not going to be all day. It's not going to be an all-day rain event like we have had in the past, but a couple of thunderstorms not out of the question, unfortunately, for rush hour. Again, I feel like this always happens. Some of the worst timing as far as the precipitation is concerned, and even thunderstorms are possible. Here's where that rain is right now. It certainly hasn't gotten to us yet. We had a fairly nice day today. We're going to have a fairly decent day tomorrow. A little warm, a little muggy outside, but this whole mass of rain back to the west is going to stay to the west of us through the day tomorrow. There's been a lot of flooding. We've had tornado watches. We've had even severe thunderstorm warnings even placed right now. You see these yellow boxes? Those are severe thunderstorm warnings. All of this green you see in here, that's the possibility of flooding. There are flash flood watches, there are flash flood warnings all over the place just for so much rain that's fallen. And that's all moving our way. It's not going to look exactly like it does now by the time it gets to us, but still we have at least that possibility of some thunderstorms coming through. So here's what it looks like as we head into the evening hours. We have mainly cloudy skies, especially the farther west you go, but not a whole lot of rain. We've had a couple of stray showers. That's been basically it. Here's what we're looking at heading through the overnight period. A couple of showers can't be ruled out, especially for the higher elevations. I think most of us stay dry through the night. Cloudy skies, though. We're going to start out with cloudy skies in the morning. Couple of scattered showers. This is your Sunday afternoon. This is almost the definition of scattered showers. Look how they're just popping right around the area. Not a widespread rain event though, so that's not going to be the case tomorrow. Then we head into your day on Monday. This is 8 o'clock on Monday morning. Some pretty decent rain falling across the mountain areas. The rest of us, a couple of scattered showers still in the picture first thing. Then by the middle of your day, we could see a couple of showers and thunderstorms rolling through. The best chance, look at this, 5 o'clock, right around rush hour. Once again, we have that line of thunderstorms coming through. Some of those could potentially even be severe. That's along with a cold front that's going to be pushing through the area. So I don't see it lasting all that long. It's not going to be an all evening event, not much less an all day event. It's going to continue to push out of here. The thing is, when it is in your area, it could put down some heavy rain in a short amount of time. We could have the lightning, the gusty winds, and even an isolated tornado can't be ruled out this time. By 10 o'clock in the evening, it's all completely out of here. So it'll be a thing of the past, but it will leave cooler temperatures behind it. Because look at this. Here's our low pressure system right now. Out ahead of it where we are, it is warm. It is muggy, especially for this time of year. Did you notice how muggy it was outside? Behind that, completely different story. I'm not going to say it's going to drop that much temperature-wise, but we're going to go back to the 70s rather than the 80s. Here's what it looks like outside. Your Scott Clark Nissan Honda HD Tower Cam. It has been muggy today. That's been the big story. 76 your current temperature. 75, by the way, is your average high. 67 degrees, that's your dew point. Let's check out your forecast because over the next couple of days, we have some pretty drastic changes coming up. Your high temperature tomorrow, 84 degrees, small chance of a shower. Heading into the day on Monday, though, that is the first alert day. A couple of showers anytime. Second half of your day, afternoon into the evening hours when that front moves through, we could see a couple of thunderstorms. Some of those could even be severe. That's certainly what we're watching for you. Then we'll head into the day on Tuesday. Another big change, 77 for a high temperature, cooler, drier, not nearly as muggy as it has been. Back to the low 80s on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Those days all look unsettled. We could be looking at more rain. We're going from way under on rain. We had a deficit. Now we've caught up, and we could go overboard as we head into the last part of the weekend into next weekend.
Wow, so enjoy tomorrow because there will be some disruptive weather coming up for the rest of next week.
That's exactly. Make the most of it.
Yes, well, keep us posted. Keep it right here at WBTV.com
We'll
to know more about that. Well, that's our news for this Saturday night at 11, but don't go anywhere. Why? Because Ashley Strolon, she's up next with sports Saturday night. You don't want to miss it.
Crazy.
Closed captioning on WBTV News is sponsored by Subaru South Boulevard and Subaru Concord.
A new treatment that could give hope to those wanting children, Monday at 6.
At Honda, we're proud of our heritage. Like with the Civic. It's stylish. And fast, with great performance and handling. All things we learned building engines like this. So hurry in to the Honda Dream Garage sales event.
Get a great deal on the 2017 Civic, a KBB.com overall best buy for 2017 at your Honda dealer.
It's a new day, the start of something big, because Time Warner Cable is now Spectrum, redefining what a cable company can be, delivering more free HD than ever before, plus thousands of free on-demand titles, just $29.99 a month when you call 844-348-2999. With Spectrum Internet, enjoy the fastest starting speeds, 100 megabits per second. That's enough speed for all your devices. Plus no data caps and a free modem, just $29.99 a month. And with Spectrum Voice, get reliable unlimited nationwide calling, plus unlimited calling to Canada, Puerto Rico, and Mexico, all with no added taxes or fees. Just $29.99 a month. Call 844-348-2999. With Spectrum TV, Internet, and Voice, you get it all, with no contracts and our 30-day money-back guarantee. Call 844-348-2999. Welcome to a new day. Welcome to Spectrum.
It's Empire Today's biggest sale, the 50-50-50 sale. 50% off carpet and flooring, 50% off padding and materials, and 50% off installation. That's right, half off your entire project. You can save thousands. Empire's 50-50-50 sale won't last long. Don't miss 50% off carpet and flooring, 50% off padding and materials, and 50% off installation.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today.
Should you ever veer out of your lane, the 2017 Kia Forte has available Lane Keep Assist to help automatically guide you back. The Nissan Sentra does not. Discover the tech-savvy Kia Forte. Get $2,500 customer cash on the 2017 Forte during Kia Spring Savings Time.
Look for the tag store-wide inventory blowout. Many items on final clear at Rug & Home.
Welcome back. Time now for sports. Saturday night, the NFL draft wrapped up today, and the Carolina Panthers finished things off with 3 picks. Cornerback Corn Elder from Miami, defensive end Alex Armont out of West Georgia, and they drafted a kicker for the first time ever. Harrison Butker out of Georgia Tech was that pick. Now, yesterday in the 2nd and 3rd round, they selected Ohio State running back / receiver Curtis Samuel and right guard or tackle Taylor Monton out of Western Michigan. The Cats also traded up in the 3rd round from 98th to 77th and selected defensive end Deshaun Hall out of Texas A&M. Well, now back to the Cats. First round NFL draft pick Christian McCaffrey, running back out of Stanford. He was in town yesterday to meet with the media. McCaffrey is filled with enthusiasm and humility at the same time, and he also comes from a football family, having a father that won 3 Super Bowls as well as brothers who play the sport. Here's the advice he told us Dad has always given him.
It's pretty much been pretty consistent, his message to me my whole life, whether it's going into high school, whether it's going into college, or, now going into the National Football League. And that's just learn as much as you can, work as hard as you can, and let everything else take care of itself. And so that's kind of what I've been doing my whole life, is doing whatever I can to be successful, whatever I can to help the team win.
NASCAR Xfinity Series and Cup Series in Richmond this weekend. Yesterday, qualifying for the Cup Series race took place. Joey Logano would be the fastest in round 1 and 2 of qualifying, but in the final round, he was only 5th fastest with a speed of 120.380 miles per hour. Matt Kenseth would take the pole with a speed of 121.076 miles per hour. Ryan Blaney was 2nd fastest. Well, now to the Xfinity Series race. NASCAR heading to overtime after a late race caution. Kyle Larson would pull ahead and cross the overtime line as Ryan Reed spins out. You see it right there. That would bring out the caution and freeze the field, giving the victory to Larson over Allgaier. But Allgaier did lead a race-high 157 laps. His 2nd place result also gave him the $100,000 in the Dash for Cash prize for the 2nd time this season. Well, the NHRA 4-Wide Nationals got underway yesterday at ZMAX Dragway in Concord. They'll finish things up tomorrow. Now, today, the final fields in each class were set with more than 16 cars in each of those 4 classes. Gates open tomorrow at 9 in the morning. Driver intros and opening ceremonies start at 11. Eliminations, semifinals, and finals will be taking place throughout the day. And we had a chance to talk with top field drivers Brittany Force and Leah Pritchett about why you should come out to the track.
This race is just unbelievable. It's a Bruton Smith track, and it's the NHRA 4-Wides. We do it once a year, and to be able to see 4 cars go down a drag strip, it's 40,000 horsepower, down a 1,000-foot drag strip, 330 miles per hour in less than 4 seconds. It's incredible if you've never seen it.
It's twice the amount of action, twice the amount of nitro, twice the amount of insane, like touch your soul type of feeling. They can expect to not only have a good time, but to be with all the fans that are right behind that camera, watch us work on the car, and really experience something that no other fan gets to experience because there's only one 4-wide.
The PGA Tour is in Louisiana this weekend for the 2017 Zurich Classic. Jonas Blixt and Cameron Smith lead by 4 after a bogey-free 68. You can watch the final round of play right here on WBTV tomorrow. The Charlotte Knights are on the road in Columbus. The Knights' Friday night game against Columbus was suspended until today. Charlotte would get the win 6-3, and the Knights would fall to the Clippers 8-1 in their 2nd game. The Atlanta Braves in Milwaukee taking on the Brewers. Let's go to the top of the 5th of that game if we can. There we go. All right, Matt Kemp going to take the ball deep to right field, and it's going to be gone. That's a 2-run home run for him. The Braves would go up 5-1. Then in the top of the 7th, Kemp this time taking the ball the opposite way. That will be a solo home run, and that will put the Braves up 6-2. And top of the 8th, Kemp does it again, this time working against his 3rd pitcher of the night. And he makes easy work of another one as he hits this one out of the ballpark. There it is. All right, the final in this score, Braves get the win 11-3. That is Matt Kemp's first 3 home run game. Good job. All right, more sports after the break. Stay with us.